I'm recording. A couple more people coming in. I'll start. Let's take a moment right now just to make sure that we're fully here, okay? We're going to talk a little bit about the election. I'm going to share what's come through. It's not about who wins or who loses tomorrow. It's about staying in our power, okay? Because what they were showing me is that so many people are giving up their power right now to certain scenarios. And so this is going to serve as a reminder that we are co-creators. You know, we talk about, I'm launching in already. Didn't I say I want to take a breath? Let's take a breath. So let's just feel the ground underneath us. Let's bring our full focus to our breath, okay? So this is a way to collect your energy back into this now moment so that we're not scattered. We're creating this beautiful, loving container here that's full of love, that's full of support and light, and here to remind every single one of us of our power, our divine power. And so just hold that in your heart. And where they wanted to begin today was this idea of who's going to win tomorrow, okay? Who's going to win tomorrow? Because there's a lot underneath that within ourselves if we unpack it. There are so many of us right now who are giving up our power because we need tomorrow to look and be a very certain way. And the thing is that no matter what happens tomorrow, and this is so alive in me, in every cell of my body, the higher timeline still exists. It is here. The timeline of love and unity and balance and harmony and sovereignty. And here's the thing. Paying attention to what's going on in our energy field right now is important because this is what creates the future. And I don't want to dismiss the election, but I want to say that the energy that we're holding is so much more important than who is voted in tomorrow. That is what creates our future. Because by us saying that we want candidate X or Y to come in, and we're holding this turmoil within us, and we're holding this judgment within us towards other people, that contributes to the energy of separation, of war, of divisiveness. And so the best thing for us to do is it's not about being passive. It's okay for us to stand up for what we believe. It's okay for us to have some sense of where we believe is in alignment for us, what holds our integrity, okay? But the moment we need that to be put on somebody else, we're pulled out of our integrity. We're pulled out of our heart and into our ego. And so this is what wants to come through right now, because the thing is that there's already an awakening well underway. And we put so much emphasis on these events that happen, okay? And the thing that they want to say is that this is just one of many events, and that these events hold purpose because they are these choice moments for each one of us that we've agreed to either go one of two ways. One way being that we choose to continue to believe in faith and trust in the divine within us, in the divine in the universe, in the light that continues to raise And that path is the higher path that continues to take us into the new way. And then there's the other path, the path that pulls us back down into hopelessness, into judgment, into right or wrong, things needing to be a certain way. And they want me to share my story about Asheville, okay? Because this was one of those events, right? And they say these events are going to continue to happen because they're breaking us down so that we break through. Okay. So I moved to Asheville 3.5 months before a hurricane came. That's wild. My family and I like basically moved directly into the eye of a hurricane. And what they want to say is, I had every opportunity to go into victimhood. Why me? This is so unfair. Can't believe this happened. This is not how I planned it to be. And I will be truthful. I have had those moments, but I didn't stay there. That is no longer my homeostasis. Where I easily started to rebound to was I trust the higher plan. I trust that I was guided here. And I believe in the light and the path of the light so much. And I am humble enough to know that I can't see everything, but I can trust that if I continue creating the peace within me, the balance within me, the harmony within me, that these events that are happening on the planet cannot pull me away from myself, cannot pull me out of the heart. And I have to say, I feel even more dropped into my heart after what happened in Asheville. I feel more raw. I feel more authentic. I feel more clear of this beautiful unfolding that's happening on this planet. So, one thing they wanted me to ask is to just check in with yourself right now, to feel how your energy feels. Think about tomorrow and think about, bring to your awareness that the person you want to win does not win, because this is an exercise. What comes up for you when this happens? Does it move you into despair? Does it move you into turmoil? Does it move you into hopelessness, rage? And it's not to say that there's anything wrong with those emotions, but it's to say that we are allowing things outside of us to create something within us. And that we have the ability, because we are here for mastery. That is very clear for me. We are here for mastery. We have the ability to be able to hold the peace within us no matter what. And that there's nothing that will create a better future than that. So, fear. And someone said that they feel fear. Okay. And this is not about judging ourselves, but this is also being honest with ourselves, because we get so stuck in our ego, right? The ego is the one that is saying we need tomorrow to be a certain way, or else X, Y, and Z is going to happen. Guess what? We're co-creators. So if we're holding that narrative, we are helping to keep that alive. Joyce is feeling a lot of anger from the collective. And I love, Joyce, that you're able to feel that it's not yours per se. Whatever is happening as a catalyst for the divine highest timeline. I agree. I feel that within my bones. And so I will say this. Think about an event. Event happens. Event's going to keep on happening, okay? Because we are going through a huge transformation, a huge shift that we have not done like this in this way, okay? And I say this quite frequently. We have worked, we have earned our ability to be here at this time. This is not our first lifetime. This is many lifetimes, and this is not our lifetime to be stuck in survival. There are lifetimes where we come in to do first chakra work, okay? Where we come in to just feel a sense of safety and a sense of security. And we may move the needle a little bit in one lifetime, and then we move it more in a second lifetime, and we keep building. That's not this lifetime for us. Even if you feel like sometimes you're not in your first chakra, you're here paying attention to this message because you've come in for mastery. You've come in for mastery. You've come in to be a part of this collective change. You've come in to embody this new way of being, this peace, this love, this prosperity, this sovereignty. But we have to create that within ourselves. And we have to understand that there's going to be these events that are trying to pull us into drama and into outrage. And it's all about how we react. So today is really going to be about getting back into our power, trying to connect to that divine light within you, really connecting to that divine light, because you will see that when you come back to your light, there will be this sense of everything is going to be okay. Everything is okay. And sometimes our human lens does not have the ability to see the bigger picture. But when we connect to that inner light, we can feel it. We can feel it. And one thing we're going to do at some point is we're going to actually, because this can be brought to life, this timeline, where tomorrow, wherever we are, wherever we hear the news of what happened, I want you to envision yourself feeling at peace, knowing that there's going to be a reaction, regardless of who comes in. And that reaction holds some people's keys to deeper awakening. Okay? Every event is an opportunity to go deeper into our power. So let's take a moment to find the breath. And feel your feet on the ground if they are on the ground. If not, you can just feel your connection to the ground as we start to ground our energy. Imagining roots coming from our first chakra, moving down into the soil, into the ground, really anchoring us right now. Bringing that sense of security and belonging into our energy field. And just breathing for a moment as we start to feel our energy come back down, come back in. Maybe holding the intention to come back into your power, into your knowing, and the remembering that we are here to reawaken that divine light within us to bring onto this planet. And that no matter what happens tomorrow, we continue to bring more light in by being the light, by being the peace, by being the harmony. As we move out of knowing ourselves as matter and into remembering ourselves as energy. Holding peace within your field is one of the most powerful things you can do for humanity. And so right now, I invite you to feel that circle of light around you. Remember your team, remember your angels, remember your guides, and just feel that ring of light circling you. And just breathe here as you allow yourself to soften, to feel this light around you, your family of light. Remember, you're just the human ambassador. You've got a team, and it is courageous that you volunteered to be the one that comes in as human form, where we agree to have limited vision, limited perspective, where we agree to figure out and remind ourselves that we are the light. But oftentimes we remember that by the contrast of the dark. And so just take a moment to feel that in your heart, that this beautiful team of light beings that are surrounding you right now, you're the one that volunteered to come in and be on the ground. During this awakening. Mm. And so just bringing your awareness to your heart space right now, and just finding a simple joy to bring to your awareness. Simple joy, very simple. Something that made you laugh or smile. And just hold that right now in your heart as we allow the heart to begin to activate. And just bringing your breath in and out of the heart space. As we start letting go of our ego right now, just let your ego self begin to melt away so that you can reconnect to the most powerful part of you, your heart, and just breathe in and out of the heart and start to melt into the heart space, experiencing you through your heart. And as we start to really just feel ourselves as pure energy, pure heart energy, there's beautiful frequency coming in into this container that we've created and into our field, moving through our emotional and mental body. And so just breathe as you allow your mental body and your emotional body to come into balance, clearing away any imbalance, any inner turmoil, letting it go, breathing it out as the nervous system starts to rest as well. As we start moving out of tension, out of vigilance, and we start resting in this beautiful love, this unconditional love that we feel within our hearts, that we feel all around us, that is us. And as we pause here, we bring through this attunement from the angelic realm as it moves through your field, clarifying, cleansing your vessel so that you can hold more of you, more of your light. And this that is you, this light, this divine light, is what allows you to create, is an important aspect of this earth world. And this energy, this love that you hold within you starts to radiate out into this planet, to the earth, to the trees, to the water, to the animals, to the elements. Just feel your beautiful love radiating out, gifting it to the earth, gifting it to humanity. Just feel it moving to every human being. Remembering that when we just radiate love, we move into coherence. We move into unity within us. And then by offering that love outwards, we offer coherence to others if they choose to accept it. But this is how we start awakening, not just ourselves, but remembering the power of one. One person who awakens, they've shown me, affects 1,000 people. What is happening on this planet, this awakening, is not stopping. And just feeling that in your heart, that we came here to remember. We came here to embody love. And then just moving your awareness to that spark of light that you hold, that beautiful divine spark of light that is yours, uniquely you, that holds all of your life experiences, your past life experiences, where you moved through trial and tribulation. You're able to move through that pain and suffering and transmute it into wisdom. And it's all held within, it's held within that beautiful divine spark. And that divine spark that is uniquely you is needed on this planet. It holds your gifts. And each one of us has different gifts. And the most important thing we can do for ourselves is remember this light within us, because as we witness it, it becomes brighter. As we acknowledge it, as we remember that we are an aspect of Creator, of God, of Source, of the divine. And so not only are we having this unique human experience where we hold this spark that is uniquely ours, but this spark is also connected to the greater love and oneness of all existence. And so the deeper we come into remembering our light and moving into our heart, the more access we have to remembering that we are one. And that if I take time to clean up my energy field and clear my vessel that contributes to the energy of the collective, because we are all one. And so just taking a moment right now to again feel that beautiful circle of light around you as you feel your angels, you feel your guides, not thinking about them. You don't have to think about them. You don't have to hear them. They want you to just practice feeling them. Because the more you practice feeling their presence around you, the more you start opening up a dialogue. And we start building on that, but we have to start someplace. And they ask that we pause and we just breathe as we feel them. Your family of light, your teachers, your mentors, family members, your angels. We have so many with us, supporting us on this path to awakening. And then bringing your awareness to the crown of your head as we just feel this beautiful stream of light moving through the crown of our head and moving up and down our spine, balancing, cleansing every one of our main chakras, pulling us deeper into coherence, out of fragmentation, into wholeness. And then as we bring our awareness back to the crown of our head, just take a moment just to connect with your higher self, consciously connect. And again, when we connect, we don't have to see or hear, it's about feeling. Feeling the presence of you, not only here in this human form, but the vastness of you. The aspects of you in higher states of consciousness, higher states of frequency, and just allow your higher self to move down into your field right now, into your body, and just breathe here as we bring to our awareness, wherever we may be when we hear the final results, whenever they decide to come out. And I want you to just see yourself, and maybe you can have a moment of taking it in, but just see yourself closing your eyes, pausing, feeling that light within you, feeling that light around you, that circle of light, your angels and your guides, feeling that peace within you, and knowing that everything is going to be okay. And there will be reactions, and those reactions will allow people to awaken more. And that is what we are here for. And then as we start to close, we're just going to bring through one more attunement just to clear out any resistance in our field, any density, any lingering density, clearing it out, any interference, so that the only thing left in your field, in your vessel, is you and your light. And let's bring this attunement into your home space as well. And then if you would like, placing one hand on your belly, one on your heart, just connecting to this beautiful body, this beautiful gift from the earth. Just having a moment of reverence and gratitude for this human experience. And then as we close, just taking a moment, let's just bless everybody here on this call, on this session. Just feel it in your heart, that blessing moving out. And let's offer it to each other in unity, in love, in oneness. And then let's place that beautiful gold shield around us, shields up. And you can place that around your home as well. And as we close, we hold these words within our awareness, and so it is. May all beings be at peace. May all beings be safe. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be free. And so it is.